I'm going to attempt to record a summary of my win just now from replay mode. As you can see here, we got 10 people landing in Misty. I think a couple of them were bots, but a lot of people. I get an early kill on a bot. Not very exciting. And then I just let them kill each other at the other end of town for a while. So now it's finally going to become a 1v1. All of the fishing I did ended up very useful this game. My loadout at this point is minis, a slurp fish, 3 or 4, I think 4 floppers, yeah, and gold burst and a purple tack. My point of view is pretty boring here for a lot of it. It was actually more interesting to see what he did on low grounds, because he didn't know how to approach the fight. Speed this up. At some point he's gonna start building up, I think. Oh, he's charging here. That's right. Because he was on low ground, I kind of went about my business farming for a bit. Finally, he decides to come up. Now, this is kind of the argument of the charge versus the attack in a nutshell in this fight. He gets a big hit there. I had a ton of heals. He did not. Love to see it. And now this is where the charging shotgun is absolutely doing this guy a disservice. He can't do anything until he admits that he's not going to hit a charge shot right now. Like, is this really what you want? And the replay bugs out, but I beamed him. And then I go for the double shotgun loadout as I talked about last night. So now I have 4 weapons. Get the P90, the burst, the attack, and the charge. Then a little bit of storm meta happens. Because I end up with fish and slurps, flashes. So, as you can see, nobody's near me. This is only the 3rd storm, by the way. It's like one of the quickest games I've ever played. To end game, anyway. So this guy to my right's about to have his game ruined. Wins a fight right there, but doesn't know I'm here. He actually, he's 1 box down there, which I didn't realize, but he actually ends up going for a med kit and dies to the storm. I still have a couple slurp splashes, so it makes sense for me to just build in a little bit, take my time. Let's kick over to these other guys. This guy did some really bot stuff. He has a charge shotgun and he's going to end up doing nothing. He's not in the charge animation, but it seems like he's waiting for the charge shot instead of doing other things. Gets annihilated. Switch to somebody else. Oh, switch to me again. So now the Marauders are just ruining this guy's day. He had like 9 kills prior to this happening to him. Okay, so now there's 2 left, which I didn't realize. The Marauders like absolutely polished off this game, and then they turned their sights on me, which was fun. I'm still concerned about where's that other guy. And a Marauder takes all of my shield. At which point I realize I should probably pretend they're humans. At this point, I'm not feeling terrific. Having 99 health's not ideal. There's a campfire where I can get 5 back. And then I'm gonna go hit this chest. Except I'm not, because the game ended. The guy lost to the storm. And I went back to where was this guy actually, and it's kind of ridiculous. So this guy is actually just sitting in a porta potty in disguise, and looks directly at the camera, which is strange. And then as time progresses, he just dies to the storm. Like, he was in the storm forever, so basically the last guy left went AFK, which is ridiculous. So, that was that. Thanks for watching.